When the sun goes down, your garden may look peaceful. The feeder becomes still. The branches fade into shadow. The leaves stop glowing in the last light. And to us, it may feel like the day is ending. But inside the leaves, the stakes become incredibly high. For baby birds, night is not rest alone. It is a survival battle almost no one sees. Tiny bodies huddle in a hidden nest. Soft feathers. Unfinished wings. Eyes barely open. No strength to fight. No ability to fly. No real defense, except the one built around them. The parent. The nest. The leaves. The silence. This is survival in the shadows. While the world sleeps, bird parents remain on guard. Because the dark world has silent assassins. An owl can move through moonlight without sound. A snake can slide beneath leaves without warning. A cat can cross the garden like a shadow. A raccoon or night raider can search by scent, memory, and movement. And somewhere inside a hidden nest, baby birds must survive until morning. Daytime danger is different. By day, birds can see the sky. They can see the ground. They can alarm loudly. They can mob a predator. They can react quickly, but night changes the rules. Distance becomes harder to judge. Shapes become uncertain. Every rustle matters. Every movement matters. Every sound can reveal life. For a nest, darkness is a test. Tiny chicks cannot fight. They cannot escape. Their wings are unfinished. Their danger map does not exist yet. So their best defense is protection. Location. Cover. Silence. And invisibility. The first survival weapon is silence. During the day, chicks beg loudly for food. Their voices bring parents close. Their hunger fills the nest with sound. But at night, sound can betray them. Predators hunt with ears as well as eyes. Some follow scent. Some follow movement. Some follow the smallest mistake. So when darkness settles, the nest must disappear. The chicks become still. The parent lowers its body. The leaves become camouflage. And silence becomes a shield. When the garden suddenly goes silent at night, it may not mean nothing is happening. It may mean something fragile is being protected. A snake does not need noise to find light. An owl does not need much movement to locate prey. So the safest alarm may be no alarm at all. No song. No flutter. No begging. No warning that points directly toward the nest. The whole garden holds its breath. And sometimes, that silence works. The predator passes beneath the leaves. The nest stays hidden. The parent remains still. The babies do not move. And life continues because it was not found. This is not just fear. It is strategy. A coordinated survival strategy written into the behavior of the garden. Nighttime security begins long before night arrives. Parents choose nest sites carefully. On a core, inside dense branches, deep in shrubs, away from easy predator routes, hidden from open sky. A good nest has a secret route. The parent may not fly directly to the young. It may land on a decoy branch first. Wait. Scan. Move again. Slip through side cover. Feed quickly. Then leave quietly. The nest disappears again. Every entrance is calculated. Every exit is controlled. Because the nest is safest when it does not look like a nest. At night, the parent becomes the shield. Warmth. Cover. Awareness. The babies become almost part of the parent's body, hidden beneath feathers, protected by stillness. The parent must conserve heat and attention at the same time. One rustle below can change everything. One shadow above can mean danger. The dark world belongs to different hunters. Owls move through air like ghosts. Their wings are built for silence. Their talons wait in darkness. Snakes search from below. Cats move through gardens where humans think they are harmless. Even familiar pets can become threats when the yard is full of nesting life. The assassins of the night do not announce themselves. A shadow above, a shadow below. Eyes in the garden. The parent has seconds to choose stillness or alarm. And often, the safest alarm is silence. Silence tells the young, do not move. Do not beg. Do not reveal the place. Wait until the danger passes. Then breathe again. But humans can accidentally change the night. A bright porch light may seem helpful to us. But artificial light can expose what should remain hidden. It can reveal the outline of a nest It can attract insects. Insects attract movement. Movement attracts hunters. A yard that should be shadow becomes visible, and visibility can be dangerous. Darkness is not always the enemy. Soft darkness can protect. It hides the nest outline. It helps the parent disappear. It keeps the young out of sight. And quiet keeps the map stable. Your role is not to guard the nest with your hands. It is to protect the conditions around it. Less artificial light. Fewer roaming pets. Less disturbance at dusk. More shelter left intact. Small actions can change survival odds. A switch. A curtain. A closed door. A decision not to interfere. These are not small to the birds. They may be the difference between silence and morning. Before dark, parents work quickly. The last feeding window matters. The young need food. Protein. Speed. Repetition. One more insect. One more visit. One more meal before the long night. Then the feeding window closes. Food before dark becomes energy through the night. Fuller bodies can endure better. Tiny bodies share heat. Parent feathers become a living blanket. The air cools. The chicks stay still. And survival means reaching morning. Morning reveals what night decided. If the nest is still quiet and alive, if tiny heads rise again, if feeding begins again, then the night was survived. But the battle begins again. For baby birds, survival is daily. Day brings hunger. Evening brings urgency. Night brings invisibility and danger. Dawn brings proof. And one day, after enough nights, the chicks become fledglings. Every fledgling is a survivor of vulnerable nights. First helpless, then stronger, then brave enough to leave the nest. But the night does not stop being dangerous after fledging. Young birds often sleep low and hidden. Predators still search. Night hunters still listen. Silence remains protection. Parents may stay close with soft contact calls. And your quiet yard still matters. There are mistakes that make the vulnerable night harder. Do not shine bright lights into nesting areas. Do not trim dense shrubs during nesting season. Do not let pets patrol the dark. Do not fill the night with loud disturbance. Do not check the nest again and again. good intentions can become pressure. At night, even kindness must be careful. Step back. Dim the light. Secure pets. Preserve cover. Watch from distance. Then let the parents do what they know. The whole garden can become part of nest defense. Birds hold silence together. The parent holds position. Young birds stay low. Plants provide concealment, and the human home stays quiet. Everyone holds the line. The snake passes. The owl moves on. The silence softens. The parent breathes. The young remain hidden. Your power is quiet. One quiet night. One warm body. One hidden shelter. One human choice. One dawn survived. That is how a chance at adulthood is built. The secret world of baby birds at night is not gentle. It is fragile. Watched. Hunted. Guarded. And sometimes held by humans who never touch the nest. The final lesson is simple. If your garden goes silent at night, do not fear the silence. It may be the sound of protection, the nest turning invisible, the parent holding still, the assassins passing by, and life reaching morning. Tonight, somewhere in the leaves, a parent is holding still. A hunter may pass above, another may pass below, and your quiet home may help the nest stay hidden. If the young reach morning, it is a victory no one applauds. But every future wing beat begins there. In the vulnerable night, they survived. So when the garden sings again at sunrise, remember what the silence protected